after the flag retreat, the tomb is open. And I kind of didn't know if you were, since you can't leave your wreaths, if you were just going to present them here, or if you want, because we won't, if we go in now, it's going to have to be a quick after you get done, because we have to start our other stuff at 6:30. So it's kind of up to you.
Why don't we just have them here?
Okay.
I mean, they're there.
Are you here for the flag retreat? Yes. Yeah, the tomb is open afterwards.
Oh, good.
Okay, after the flag retreat ceremony.
Offered to come here this evening to assist us with our ceremonies. And since he is the chaplain, it would be altogether fitting and proper, as someone I know once said, to open our ceremonies with a prayer. Reverend?
Please rise. Has at last yielded to the withering hand of death, and entered upon that silent journey born whence no traveler returns. This is the only climax of the shock of many years ago. Death's doings have now openly ripened into maturity. When among the Allegheny Mountains last summer I spied 2 pine trees growing in the rocks and in the soil, at the edge of a cliff, so close together that the branches and the trunks intertwined. One was taller than the other, but yet they were symbiotic in their relationship. It was obvious that many years before, lightning had struck that taller tree. It had sent a shock through
citizen of Springfield, Illinois. Without her marriage to her husband Abraham, her history would not be remembered as it is today. And without her marriage to him, she would have been any woman buried in any of these graves. But because she married Abraham Lincoln, she had to endure many more than any of us who are here this evening have ever been asked to bear. As she wrote, "At least you have not drank from the cup of affliction which I have been called upon so freely to receive."
Wreaths, flowers, crosses, a heart with an arrow, and so forth. All of these indicated an emotional attachment to the deceased. Other popular designs included the weeping willow, which represented resurrection, a full ear of or a shaft of wheat reaped in maturity signified the person had lived a long life. Ivy represented the persistence of life in the midst of death. Lilies stood for purity. A lamb or a rose bit down meant a life cut short. Christian symbols such as crosses, crowns, angels, anchors, and heaven's gates ajar represented a belief in the life after death. Love eternal was represented by clasped hands,